Hello and welcome back, my dear friends and fellow seekers of wisdom and enchantment. My name is Tania and I'm super excited to have you here on the Flower of the Magic Fern YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, this is the moment. So the very first touch we're gonna do, that's gonna be the matter of the heart. Because you know what, as much as our brain and our mind can help us to avoid difficult situations in our life, only our heart knows what to do and when to do this. So anytime you're actually in doubt, just close your eyes, tune in, take a nice deep breath in, exhale, and then ask your heart. The heart always knows what to do. So this is the beautiful moment, oh my goodness, look at those guys here, where we will be diving deep into the strengths and the weaknesses of the relationships that you're currently on. So when we look into the relationships, there are always the strengths, right? And the opposite is the weakness. I don't like the word weakness. I actually like to say areas of improvement, because there is no failure. There's only the feedback, right? So on this side, it's actually super exciting, because not only we have two aces, ace of water, ace of fire, but also we have the emperor. So those four are super powerful, and they have really great, healthy, masculine energies. So the Ace of Fire, that's my favorite one, because, you know, he's the one who lit the flower of the magic fern on summer solstice. With Ace of Fire in this reading on a section of the strengths, it feels like you already have so much spirit-powered action in your relationships, and there's new opportunities, and there's money and fortune and some kind of inheritance already in front of you and your relationships. The only question I would ask is, how can you infuse your life with joy and cheerfulness so you can inspire your partner to do the same? The energy of this card is celebration, spirit-powered action, new opportunities, original source of action. We are actually talking about money, fortune, inheritance, creation, and family. This card always teaches us that when we ignite the fire within, this potent and powerful energy will illuminate the past. It already feels that this relationship is super powerful. It feels like you're power couple. You actually understand each other, you support each other, and you bring lots of joy to the relationship from both sides. And together with Ace of Water, because water is all about emotions. On the medicine wheel in shamanic teachings, the water sits on the direction of the south. That's the direction of the heart, the emotions, and the water. The feeling of Ace of Water is pure joy, satisfaction on emotional level, nourishment, true heart, fertility, and felicity. The only thing to do is pour from your heart all the love you have, and do not hold anything back. Because remember, when we give from the open and expansive heart, the energy of abundance flows through us and to us. Well, without further ado, we're gonna go into the areas of improvement, but I want to really congratulate you, because your relationship, either this is romantic relationship or maybe you had some person in a business partnership in mind, this is very strong. This is trusting. This is the relationship where you can trust each other, and both actually not only working on survival mode anymore, but actually bringing lots of joy, nourishment, and heart connection to the relationships. And the 𝓡𝓮, this is the father of all of the gods. This is the healthy masculine on its best expression. The wise and commanding 𝓡𝓮 does not wait for permission to make a difference in the life of others. And in your couple, it looks like you treat yourself with respect and do not limit the flow of energy towards peace and order. And with having both Ace of Fire and Ace of Water in your reading, and 𝓡𝓮 behind them, so you know 𝓡𝓮 is the father of all of the gods. So this is the father and this is the two sons, right? And it's amazing, because it looks like on the strength side of your relationship, you have the very healthy masculine, but both are asking you. This one is asking you to bring more joy and cheerfulness to the relationships, and this one is asking to bring more nourishment. But since they already are on the side of these strengths, it looks like you're already doing this. The only thing would be to maybe allow more, so expand your container so you can allow more cheerfulness, more abundance, and more nourishment to your relationships. And at this moment, let's examine the cards that reveal the weaknesses and the areas of improvement. Interestingly enough, those are cards who sits on a higher level. So we have 5 of Earth, 7 of Fire, and 9 of Air. And we're gonna start with this one, 7 of Fire. So 7 of Fire, actually talking about jumping high and achieving your goals. So with that being said, how come you have such a strong support, Ace of Fire, Ace of Water, and Emperor holding the foundation, and yet it feels like when there is a moment to achieve or to step forward or to be bold and move, you know, and go for your dreams, there is still something that is holding you back. Interestingly enough, this couple is actually holding hands, right? So in Ukrainian tradition, this is a tradition also on summer solstice. It is the fire purification. So couples, if you think that, oh, this is my soulmate, you grab a hand and you jump over the fire. And as per the legend, if you hold hands after the jump, it means that this is your soulmate forever. If someone, you know, drop the hand, maybe not. Maybe that's not the last one. So with that being said, seek for more help from each other when you're dreaming about something. So, you know, in relationship, it's very important not to be dependent, but to be interdependent, right? And interconnected. It's when each morning you come to each other and say, hey, how can I support you today? And then you exchange your needs, so then your partner can support you in a meaningful and loving way. And the second area of improvement is 9 of Air. And 9 of Air is all about speaking out loud and talking and being in community. So what comes to me is that somehow your couple is very restrained and like not inside of the community, and as much as you really want, you know, to jump high and to achieve your goals, it feels like in this moment it is really suggested to be in the community and to ask for support. Because you know what, as much as we want to do everything by ourselves, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And this one here, this is the Earth. Interestingly enough, she was sitting across the 𝓡𝓮𝓵𝓪𝓽𝓲, right? This is the feminine, this is the masculine. So both feminine and masculine holds the foundation, and 5 of Earth. So Earth is all about abundance, the prosperity, the materialization. And 5 is actually telling us that there might be some areas where you want to make some shifts. So once you have 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4 is the foundation. Once you get to the 4 and you have the foundation, once you get to the 5, this is the moment to actually look back and say, hey, maybe there's some adjustment needs to be made. The adjustment that is strongly suggested for this spread is gratitude. So the energies that shows up right now is that even though you have such a strong support, even though your relationship is not, you know, like kindergarten level relationships, there is still a moment where you don't express enough gratitude for what you have. And remember, we can only attract what we want when we vibrate on that frequency. And the frequency of gratitude is one of the most potent, powerful energies. So sit back and think where in your life and how you, and maybe if you have any rituals where you express the daily gratitude. This can be your meditation in the morning, this can be your journaling at the evening for the beautiful day that you already experienced on this planet. But this is something that is highly suggested to be incorporated in your relationships, because together, if you will do all of the steps, I'm super excited for you. This is a very beautiful relationships. Nourish it, bring more joy and bring more gratitude. And comment below and tell me if that resonated. I want to thank you all for joining me on this mystical journey. If you enjoyed this video and found value in the insights shared, I invite you to subscribe to the Flower of the Magic Fern channel for more tarot readings, spiritual guidance, and enchanting content. And don't forget to click the notification bell to stay connected. Leave a comment below. I'm deeply grateful for each and all of you for being here. We're still, 6 weeks old. It's like a newborn baby. And with that being said, please stay tuned for more enchantment. And until then, stay magical.